Hello, my name is Ace Huff. I run the Huff Agency. We're part of the Dealey Group of American Income. Today I want to thank you for taking your time to join us for this company overview, and I'd like to go over who we are, what we do, and what your role with the company would be. First of all, the history of the company. We were founded in 1951 by a man named Bernard Rappaport. Bernard Rappaport worked in the financial services industry, and he found that he spent 80% of his time looking for someone to talk to and 20% of his time actually helping people. So he wanted to flip that, so he came up with a system where he met with union members and union groups to use their membership and provide a solid product, so that way he could spend 20% of his time looking for people to talk to and 80% of his time actually helping families. Since then, we were bought out by Globe Life and now have over $67.6 billion of life insurance in force. Our growth, we've almost tripled since 2007, and we had a record year in 2020. Our parent company, Globe Life, was founded in 1900 and has over $192 billion of life insurance in force and is traded on the S&P 500. Now, we're also the official life insurance company for the Dallas Cowboys, Texas Rangers, and Dallas Football Club, and Globe has tripled in size since 1993. That's what's been able to provide us with an A+ superior rating from AM Best, the nation's oldest insurance rating company, and allows us to provide excellent rates to our customers. What we do is we provide benefits to working families. We provide no-cost benefits such as accidental death and dismemberment benefits, as well as health services discounts for those out-of-pocket medical expenses, as well as Child Safe Kids, which works in conjunction with an Amber Alert to provide all the information to the police that they need to get it started. Because time is of the essence. If we can save an hour, that means we can narrow that net by over 60 miles. We also provide supplemental life insurance and accidental plans to help families on the worst day of their life to make sure that they're taken care of. Now, the way we market our products is we actually have a PR team that goes to those groups, labor unions, credit unions, associations, and provides them an overview of products that will help their members. Those groups then mail their members. We get that response, usually 20 to 40% on that direct mailing, and we meet with those members who are interested. From there, we have a referral program. Now, this isn't go to your family barbecue and ask all your friends and family, give me a list of 100. No, none of that. The referrals are from the people who found value in the products they received from us. They're able to sponsor friends, family, and other members. Some of the groups have sponsored things like the Child Safe program, the Will Kit program, and we'll also meet with individuals who request those benefits online. Now, from there, our compensation is going to be performance-based. You're going to be able to make what you earn. You'll never have that incident where you work harder than the guy next to you and you guys get the same paycheck on Friday. So our pay is based on your performance that week, and you'll be advanced, and you'll also have a weekly bonus. Now, on top of that, we are looking for people to step into our management ranks quickly. Since we were pushed into a virtual format, before we went and met with people in their homes, now our agents are meeting with people through Zoom. We have faced immense growth because of the amount of people we were able to go see. We are looking for people that can not only fill these roles, but can also move into management and help us grow and open 2 new offices by the end of the first quarter. So, what happens is once you've proven yourself as a personal producer, you'll be able to move into the supervising agent role. This is a field trainer. Now you're not only going to be compensated at a higher rate for your personal business, but you'll also be compensated for the business that the person you train produces while you're training them and after they're on their own. Once you've proven yourself as a supervising agent, you'll be able to move to the general agent role, then the master general agent. At this point, you're basically running your own agency, and then into the regional general agent and even a state director. Now, The number one reason people join the financial services industry is because of residual income. Our renewals are vested for life after 10 years. So as you continue to produce business, you'll have a renewal percentage on every piece of business you write, and after 10 years, that is vested for life. Even if you decide to leave the company for retirement or to go do something else. We are very ingrained in our culture at American Income. We always want to make sure that people are competitive, but very supported and supportive. We're a family here, and we want to make sure that that team dynamic is there so that we can all grow together. We've also, our home office and that company puts together a convention, and that's, if you write a particular amount of business, you get 2 tickets, and they pay all expenses, flight, everything for you and a guest. You go down, this next year is at the Moon Palace in Cancun. They've done it in the Bahamas, Vegas, France, you name it. Now, we also want to make sure we're giving back to the communities that give so much to us. So we put a lot of effort. We do a Toys for Tots drive every year. We make sure that we provide Thanksgiving dinners to families who are in need. And the company as a whole has donated over $230,000 this year and over 1.5 million since 2012. So because we're such a staple point in the communities and that's how we reach out to people, we always want to make sure that we are giving back. Now, what does it take to work here? Number one, you have to have a professional certification. We work in insurance, you have to be certified by the state. Now what that takes is, first you have to pass a 12-chapter online course. That is a $200 course. If we decide to move forward, we'll pay the first 100 up front. Now, once you've completed that course, if you're in the state of Minnesota, we can get you what's called a temp license, and that license is good for 6 months. Now, within that 6 months, you do have to pass the state exam as well as pass the background check so that you can apply for your permanent license. If you're not in the state of Minnesota, you have to get that state exam and that permanent license and the background check done before we can get you into training class. Now, you do need a laptop or desktop computer with a camera, so that way you can virtually meet with the clients, as well as a smartphone so we can get the leads to you. Our training, we do 1 week of classroom training and 2 weeks of field training. That's why it is so vital that you have that license in place before you start class. Also, we need you to have that entrepreneurial attitude. We need people who can take the bull by the horns and move their career forward and are ready to take the jump and that next step. When you enter training, the first week will be a classroom training. That's an online-based training that you'll go through. And then the second 2 weeks of training are going to be field training. It's a lot like athletics. So what's going to happen is that first week of training is learning your fundamentals, right? It's learning what to do. It's doing the drills. The next 2 weeks are like a scrimmage. It's live. We're meeting with clients, but you have the coach there to help. We also need people who have that entrepreneurial attitude, that are ready to take the bull by the horns and take the next jump in their career. So if you're ready to do that and you think it's a good fit, when this video is done, please fill out the form so that way we can set up a final interview and make the hiring decision to make sure that you're a good fit for us as well. You have a wonderful day, and I hope to talk to you soon.